Hello everybody, Daniel from Spacedock here.
And Alistair from Spacedock as well. Sounding a little worse for wear. Apologies for that.
Yes, Alistair's a bit hit with the cold, I think, by the sounds of it. For he is back in foggy England, and I am now in Canada.
Sunny Canada.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But here we've been kindly invited to provide some exclusive footage of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection by the Slytherin and Black Lab folks. It's the latest expansion pack.
I'm quite excited to try that out. So what, are we just going to have a couple of multiplayer games and then try out the new stuff that they've got on there?
Yes, we'll be doing 2 streams. This is the first one. The second one will be, I believe, on the 23rd. This one, we're just going to be looking at the new ships in a couple of multiplayer matches. Next stream, we'll be going through some of the campaign missions. So let's get right into it, and I'll set up a multiplayer match for us.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, you should have an invite.
Yep, I've accepted it and I'm joining now.
Good stuff. You going Cylons then?
So what, we're going to do one each both ways, where I try out the Cylon stuff and you try out the colonial stuff.
We could, yeah, let's swap around. So we'll both matches will have the 2 new ships involved.
Good stuff. I haven't really played Cylons a ton. There's mostly colonials wherever I hop on to just completely unabashedly beat Mark at Deadlock.
Oh, Centurion 128 here. Is this Spacedock veteran?
Oh, Centurion 128, wow. Oh, we haven't streamed much lately, have we?
No, not in like 5 months.
I guess this will be the first one since you moved over to Canada, huh?
Yeah, well, the first one, like, since like February.
Oh, I suppose.
Okay.
So they've done some cool stuff to this, which I quite like. Just like slight overhauls with the actual gameplay stuff and the control. You can now like make boxes to select ships and move them together, and then just click stuff to attack.
Yeah, there's a little button in the top left here that lets you choose whether dragging a box selects just strike craft or just warships or everything. It makes things a lot easier. I'll show that off in a second.
Yeah, I like that kind of UI change. It's good actually, because like I think one of the things that really stands out about Deadlock is that it's just like a really cool like format for games. It's like a capital ship combat format, and it's nice that they're just tightening up the UI and other stuff like that. And hopefully, like, I kind of hope it catches on, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to see loads of stuff in this kind of engine. This is just like my favorite way of doing space combat in a game, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, it's competing with Nexus: The Jupiter Incident, but this is a hell of a lot more like beginner friendly than than Nexus.
Don't wait for me to enter in there.
So you guys, you'll be able to see the Mark II Battlestar here, the Jupiter class Battlestar that I'm using. The central strut is gone, and now we're a lot closer to the Second Cylon War Galactica design, which is pretty cool. Stats-wise, it's basically like got some bulked out armor, and it's a lot slow. It's a bit slower, and it's a bit of a monster, really.
Was the Mark II the one from the show, or is
it's actually
has that been confirmed?
It's kind of we'll be Proving Grounds is back on Saturday, so we'll be talking about the Jupiter class. But it is kind of difficult to work out the continuity sometimes here, because of course this looks a lot like the Galactica does in RDM, but there's also Blood and Chrome where it had more guns on it. So it seems like it's gone through lots of little refits and refits back and stuff depending on the demands of the war. How many ventral turrets does it have, Centurion? It has 8. 8 twin-barreled ventral turrets. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing a bit of box dragging here. And I can just right-click select target, and it just sent all those guys off.
I'm just weaving around with my Revenant because my The Kratos is so large and slow.
So he's got a Revenant and a Kratos. Okay.
I mean, or maybe I'm feeding him false info. Haha. Like a crafty Cylon.
Toby Silverstone, you haven't missed much. It's been like 5 minutes. Do let us know in the chat if the audio balancing is okay and everything. By the way, we've kind of like slapped this together, and in the last second, we're both using sort of improvised setups here.
I have also moved to a new place in Liverpool, and we haven't like everything there, like the internet. So I've had to travel around to get this sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a big shout out to Alistair's mate who provided him with some internet for this for this stream.
It's Chris. I'll tell him everyone says thanks, I guess.
3 cheers for Chris. I can barely hear Armlek says "4." I'll increase his volume a bit. Okay, that might be a bit better. If it isn't, then Alistair, you might have to increase your sensitivity on your end.
Okie doke. So I've got these fancy new bombers, which are good for capital ships, but I don't really have anything to stop all this wave of fighters and stuff coming in to ruin my day.
Yeah, the Cylons, without flak, have to kind of lean on lots of screens of fighters to protect against other fighters.
Don't have any.
I think even in the show, the Cylons were always the more carrier ones. Like, Base Stars and Battlestars are both, like, carrier battleship hybrids, but Base Stars are way more carrier-ish than Battlestars are. Like, they carry like 200 raiders, and they completely lean on them for everything.
Well, I mean, being able to just download the AI of, like, a pilot or fighter that got blown up, and then just make a new one does help you like, maintain a higher supply of fighters, I guess.
Hmm.
Alright, let's try these Vespid bomber squadrons out, man.
Okay, I found your Revenant. And now if we look over here, we can see the Cylon's new Vespid bombers. I think this is the first time we've had dedicated bombers in Battlestar Galactica. That's a canon contribution there. Like, the Assault Raptor is sort of a bomber, but it's like a modified scout shuttle thing. But I think
hey, maybe that's something that you can do for the top 5 bombers.
Yeah, I know. Like, 5 times we've tried to do top 5 bombers, and then immediately realized that they're all Star Wars. There's like no bombers in anything else. There's a couple in Star Citizen, but that's pretty much it. But now the Cylons have the Vespid bomber, which is pretty cool.
So say we all. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Gotta say though, I do love using Colonial Assault Raptors with their little missile pods.
Dunzo.
Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, the Kratos Space Star has instant reload torpedo tubes, which is really nasty.
Oh, that worked quite well. Jesus, got 98 torpedoes in each of the slot.
I wonder if I can pull off something fancy here. Nah, never mind.
So wait, is it instant reload every turn, so I can just keep doing this every turn? Or does it have got like a cooldown or something?
There is no torpedo cooldown on the Kratos Space Star.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, you're in for it.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Rip. Oh, he's not dead yet. Get him.
Ah!
Oh, come on. It's unbelievable. So wait, are you flacking on the other side of that Jupiter class? I might be able to like hit it at all if I launch another like 27 torpedoes at it.
Well, the Jupiter's trying to catch up to shield the Minotaur.
Nah, the Minotaur's done for. Forget about it.
On it, Commander.
Yeah, Ramon the Weekend, Ramon the Weekend, that makes more sense, is saying flak's going to be very important now. I am Ramon the Weekend.
On the weekend. Oh, what the hell do I do here? The flak literally kills me. I've got no fighters and like only torpedoes.
Yeah, the Kratos is kind of a one-trick pony, but it's very good at it. Let's have a look at the model for it. It's a very beefy base star, the Kratos. I also love how the Cylons are they gradually crawl closer and closer to the design of the second Cylon War base star with each of these expansion
that's cool.
packs.
I like the new base star that looks like a rickety old version of the thing we see in the show.
Yeah, is this the first time we've had the straight twin Ys shape? Like the Argos kind of has that a bit, but like you have like the Cerberus and then the Argos and then this, and it's like crawling towards what base stars will one day look like.
It still has a like circular bit in the middle, which it ditches later on.
Yeah.
Minotaur is taking damage. All attackers, fire at will.
Oh bloody flak! Oh no! How is your thing not blown up and my thing did blow up?
Your thing's been
Does he
getting
not-
plastered by assault raptors for like the whole match.
So
Marking target is confirmed.
Oh, my guys have run out of bombs.
You can land them to reload them.
Yeah, how do I do that again?
You just click recall.
Yes, Commander.
Gotcha.
Okay, man, this Jupiter Mark II model looks really nice.
So I should just keep spinning these base stars, right? That's the
Yeah,
that's the
base
trick.
stars, Beyblades.
Oh, I cannot believe that Minotaur didn't go, man. And now I can't get like any of my torpedoes through on your Jupiter because it's just gonna flak on the one side that I can attack on. Maybe I can get these bombers back and then they can do something. Oh, most of them are dead. Oh dear.
Rum on the weekend, I'll be playing as the new base star in the next match, so you'll be able to see some more of that.
Alright, let's try this.
Oh, that was good.
Hey, we got some damage in. Sort of.
And you killed the Minotaur.
Oh, mate.
That was like
So how long-
that's the
how long-
first time I've seen the tactical jump used tactically, not like as a way of crashing into things.
How long until I can crash into stuff now? Oh, what if that sped up the recall? I've only got one bomber left. Dan, can you tell your flak off for like 2 minutes? So, I've got damage left and rear hull.
Centurion
but I've got
128.
recall.
That's a good thing to check, Alistair. You might want to test that on the next time you're playing Cylons. The Kratos and Cerberus would probably complement each other well because the Cerberus is a dedicated carrier.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I threw in the Revenant because I kind of recognized it and then immediately regretted not just having a load of fighters.
Yeah. Well, you killed the Minotaur. Let's watch the replay.
I killed the little small.
Alistair, you might want to go set up another Cylon fleet while you're while this replay is playing.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'll do that.
Action station, this is not a drill.
on the first nugget to lose their kill slot.
Weapons free and liven up people.
I think the Kratos might seize the spot as most annoying multiplayer ship from now on.
How come? Just 'cause there's so many torpedoes.
Yeah, so many torpedoes.
There's like 98 and it's got 3 slots. They immediately reload. That is crazy.
Target acquisition.
Flak does just kind of shut it down though.
The secondary battery. Full attackers fire at will.
We're taking fire.
Oh, that poor Minotaur almost made it out.
Nah, it never stood a chance. It was done.
Firing solution is online. Get him! Get him! Get him!
And there she goes.
Is it worth getting the Raiders or the Raider prototypes?
Raider prototypes are just cheaper and not as good.
Right.
It's the equivalent of Mark 1 and Mark 2 Vipers.
Is it the Cerberus that I should get? How am I going my points
Cerberus
for
is the
this?
carrier.
Oh, I can if I don't upgrade to Raiders and just keep the Raider prototypes. Oh, I suppose that's fine.
Hmm.
Did the Vespid bombers like do a lot to you?
A bit, yeah. Well, once I got the flak up, they weren't much of a problem.
I suppose. Really cool Alistair Cylon fleet. Enter name.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a new fleet set up.
Aliboy 357, it's all ordnance tubes that reload instantly on the Kratos. Okay, should we have another game with me as Colonials and you as Cylons before we switch over, so I can show off the other Colonial strike craft?
Oh, so you're going to be playing as Colonials again?
Yeah, let's just do one more of that before we switch round.
No worries, I've got a new fleet all ready for that. You know, send me another invite.
There's an invite.
Thank you.
Yes, the Kratos can tactical jump. Yes, Centurion could be an effective mine layer with its instant tube things. You could just fly through the map and drop 100 mines on the first turn.
Are you ready to get thoroughly and embarrassingly beaten, Daniel?
No, but I don't imagine that'll be a problem.
I suspect you should probably start preparing.
Star Lancer, I'm not sure. I think the tactical jump might be slightly shorter. I feel like these tactical jumps are getting shorter as the ships get bigger, which makes sense.
I noticed that it was quite short. I mean, me jumping there was like as far as I could go. Alright, let's do this. Switch. Oh, you can change the music now. You might have been able to do that in the last one.
That's a couple of expansions ago, I think, or maybe, I don't know.
It's all about Skirmish 3.
It is all about Skirmish 3. Slytherin, if you're watching, there's a track on the first mission of the main game where you have to escort the Battlestar Athena, I think it was. The backing track on that should be added to the skirmish music box because it's awesome and it's not there. That's my Spacedock request because that's a great track.
There's a way you can launch all your fighters now. Oh, if you box over them. Oh, that's quite good.
Set condition 1. I repeat, set condition 1. This is not a drill. Open racks and engage.
Okay, now here's something interesting. This is the Taipan Strike Fighter, Colonial Strike Fighter. This is of mysterious origins, and you'll have to play the campaign to learn more. But I'm going to make some guesses here. I should say I don't know. This hasn't actually been explained to me by the devs. But I think this is it's spinning off some BTS facts, some interesting behind-the-scenes stuff from Battlestar Galactica. Because the Thunder Fighter from Buck Rogers in the 25th century was originally designed for Battlestar Galactica. And then...
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then wasn't used in it. And this looks like that. This looks kind of like the Thunder Fighter from Buck Rogers. So I'm thinking they used that general design to make a Colonial Strike Fighter, which is
So
pretty
what you're saying
cool.
is they've confirmed Buck Rogers for Battlestar Galactica.
Well, they confirmed this kind of... I don't know. It's like... it's kind of like how they made the T-70 X-Wing based on concept art for the original X-Wing, because the like when you've got the task of making a successor to such a legendary ship design, like you play it safe by using some kind of existing artwork. Like you've got a big responsibility on your shoulders there. Of course, the Deadlock people have consistently done the Battlestar property proud in its art style. Everything looks so good.
Watch your intervals, people.
I'm actually like a huge fan of all the Cylon stuff. They've really like done a good job bridging the gap between the old Cylon designs and like the new ones that you see in the show, like the sleeker ones.
Yeah, you can see them slowly developing their own thing away from originally having stolen colonial
like
stuff.
The progression of the technology and whatever. So when you launch fighters, they automatically start defending
The ship that launched them.
ships that Okay, good.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Thrusters nominal, RCS green. I'm good to go.
Yes, Commander.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
So say
Okay, so I've actually got something to stop all of these guys coming in and ruining my day.
Oh, because
All
you've
these
got a
raptors.
carrier now.
Yeah, I've got some fighters. Although I'm not a very mobile fleet, I'll probably just amble towards you slowly, then start spinning.
fighter squadron is taking fire. Hostile unit identified.
Get 'em, boys.
Oh wow, I can select two squadrons that each have separate munitions, and there's just a catch-all fire munitions button to tell them all to launch at the same time.
So these Taipan squadrons are anti-capital ship fighters, right?
Yeah, they don't have missiles though. I think they just have like high-power cannons or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they won't run out of like bombs.
No, I'm going to assume, like for balancing purposes, I suspect maybe the Vespid is better at being an anti-capital strike craft than this thing.
Sure, but then you need to like recall it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see how well this works. Oh, I can't change stuff after repair and turn. I suppose that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh no, I told my guys to... Oh, that went straight in the middle of me. Oh, some of my stuff is shooting them now. I told my fighters that were defending the Kratos to... Jesus, it's lost half of its health already. Is it possible I'm just not very good at this?
Hey, the Yunna's Spacedock Officers Club badge arrived.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Do the do the voice, Dan.
Oh god, no.
Alright, Alright, you're in for it. Oh, I do wish I didn't send off those fighters. I feel like I really screwed the pooch on that one.
Did you send them towards my warships?
No, I sent them to intercept the Taipans, but then I just got like bombarded
Yeah.
with those instead, so I didn't really prevent much there. Maybe I should just get them to come back.
Oh no. Ah!
Yeah, get some. I'm not gonna get that flak in the way in time. What are you doing? Oh, you did. Mostly. Oh, that's not very good. Did I get some damage in there? Oh, I got some off the bottom. You're always quite good at moving your hull around to not get shot, or spreading out the damage on the armor.
Hmm. Oh, your bombers are coming in.
Good.
Oh, it's a nice addition to the game, strike bombers. That's a cool little feature. I like it. You like end up keep paying attention to the strike craft more. Oh, you're doing that again.
Oh, that didn't work very well this time.
No.
Or, like, at all, in fact. Oh my god, how was my... What have you done to my craters to make it take so much damage?
Lots of assault raptors and taipans.
Well, they really do the business, huh? Oh, everything's destroyed. Oh, can the Cerberus not jump? Tactical jump.
No.
Reloading.
Maybe I can do a desperate crash into you with my base star. These prototype raiders didn't do a very good job of stopping anything from killing me, I have to say.
Mm.
That's secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire and boom.
There we go.
Oh, well done.
Okay, let's switch over to the Cylons for me after this replay. We'll see what happens. The Cerberus is very cool looking.
One, I repeat, set condition
Yeah.
one. This is not a drill. Open racks and engage.
So am I gonna get to have a go as the Colonials next?
Yeah, you might want to put together a force with a Jupiter Mark II and stuff.
Make a bunch of mama
I have one ready to go.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Have you got Taipans? You could have a go at those, maybe.
nominal RCS
And they did seem to work quite well for you as well. Yeah, I've got some on the Jupiter Mark II.
The Kratos has quite a lot of artillery as well as missiles.
Does it? It didn't seem to be doing very much, I gotta say. Even against the Minotaur before, it seemed to like get a lot of damage through.
I need black reload now.
Oh, it is just incredibly cool to see the classic Galactica design flying around.
Sector 4-4. Get him, get him, get him.
Reloading.
Should I create this match or hold off?
Oh, I'll set it up in a second. I've almost finished.
Okay, cool, no worries.
Well, you still had loads of strikecraft by the end of that match.
Yeah, they weren't really. You had them defending stuff, but they weren't really doing a very good job.
Maybe maybe you need to lean on PCMs for anti-missile stuff. Mr. Bareful, Mark II is the refit from the web series. If by that do you mean the Galactica from Blood and Chrome, no, this is not the way the Galactica was in Blood and Chrome. She had more guns in that. This is something between the original Deadlock Jupiter and the Blood and Chrome Jupiter. But it also has a lot more in common with the even later RDM series Jupiter. So I guess the Blood and Chrome thing was like an anomaly, like they briefly added more weapons to it for the late war or whatever. I'm trying to remember what's a good map. The big purple nebula one. Yeah, there we are. There's an invite. You got that?
Yep, sorry. Joining. Okay. Alistair's really cool DLC fleet. Go.
Okay.
Is there any reason not to just start the ships as far forward as they can go? I mean, in the
Well,
interest of-
sometimes you want the enemy to close with you.
Why would you want that?
Fancy new search feature for fleets. I didn't even know about that. I guess I can search through my fleets. That certainly saves time.
Oh, I noticed that when I accidentally tried to type in the name of my new fleet in there, and I was like, "Do you want to call it Colonial Fleet?" I'm like, "No, I typed it in, but it's the search."
Ah. Well, that won't help me much because every single one of my fleets is called Anti-Templin.
All these bloody ion storms.
Oh man, the Kratos is slow.
Yeah, right. Oh, what do these nebulas do again? They make all this
The
squadrons not work.
plural of nebula is nebula.
What did I say? Did I say nebulas?
Yeah.
Oops.
Alright, system processes is annoying. I always forget to do
I can
it.
actually boost thrust. And make guys attack. I'm doing that. I mean, sort of.
Okay, I don't think I built this fleet very well. Oh well. Where are the launch bays on the Kratos? Are they in those like tooth sections in the arms?
If I flak my ranger, will that be a problem?
What if your warship flies through your flak field? That won't do any damage, no.
Okay, cool, good stuff. Why do my ships think they're going to crash into each other?
If they think that, they will.
Oh dear. I haven't got myself into like an unavoidable sabotage myself already.
What, are you in an inescapable crash?
It looks like it. I don't know why they keep turning.
Distribution complete.
How has this happened? Alright, I'm just gonna have to go and hope for the best, I guess. Oh no, I've stopped them crashing now. It's my tactical genius. Managed not to fly my only 2 ships into each other. Oof, it's close though.
Oh, I'm being hit by Nebula Gubbins.
Calculating. By your command. Confirmed.
Oh, okay, so the Kratos just has like an omnidirectional weapons arc.
So you managed to fit 3 ships in, that's quite impressive.
Ah, yes, the Yunners. The odds will be even.
Hostile unit identified. Launch sequence activated. Confirmed.
You're in for it now, boss.
Launch sequence activated.
What are Raptors? Are Raptors any good at defending me from stuff? Are they?
No, Raptors are for boarding, painting targets, and firing missiles.
Gotcha.
Ah, damn, I forgot to meet bombers. Oh no, nobody's got any flak.
Are missiles actually hitting each other? Oh, rip the Ranger, I guess. Oh, it's...
Confirmed. By your command.
You still there, Alistair?
yeah. Sorry, the
By your
I think my Ranger might still technically be alive. I can still select it, but it's on 0 HP. It's not looking very healthy though.
calculating.
Oh wow, my bombers like all died somehow at some point. Oh, is it the Nebula?
Oh, that might be it.
Oh, you have two. You have
Target log.
2 squadrons of Taipans.
Yeah, but hopefully they don't get nebulaed. So can you not like lock on targets in nebulas?
Are you trying to use guided missiles or something?
No, just focus fire.
Oh right, maybe it's like you're briefly affected by it or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's peculiar. Bomb. Oh, the Taipans can defend as well.
I reckon Taipans are probably pretty handy for like mobbing corvettes and stuff.
Yeah. I probably should have flagged my Ranger a little better there, huh? Ooh. Just got that flak in time. Stop hacking me. Oh, I've done quite a lot of damage to the craters there, huh?
Oh yeah, you have as well.
What does boosting firewalls do? Oh, that's something that... Oh, the Raptors can do that. Oh, this is protected from hacking.
Mm.
Ooh, getting creepy up there.
Oh, I've been boarded.
Ah, good, excellent.
Repair sequence initiated. Calculating.
Okay, so that works.
Oh dear. Oh no, why did you turn away?
Me?
Yeah, you turned your flak field away.
Oh, well you weren't shooting anything at me. Because I wanted to turn around and protect my... And I'll just turn the flak on the other side now. Oh, I turned my flak off entirely.
Yeah.
So I could shoot those torpedoes. Okay, so this works. I think this nebula's helping. Go on, flak field. Oh no, you did my thing.
Ah, damn. You actually recovered from that very well.
Thanks, man. Oh, I destroyed the craters. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, am I going to win? Let's see, well, these Taipan... what are they? Are they bombers? Taipan fighters? Do against these,
Strike fighters, I think.
strike fighters.
Oh, did you blow that up before it hit?
Wow, they really book it, don't they, when they want to. I've still got 180 hull. You got full health. Look at
Okay, replay. Nicely done.
that. Thanks, man. All too easy. Oh, good stuff. Oh, that makes me feel good.
Oh, this is a gorgeous map. Replay looks really nice.
I'm just gonna grab some tissues quickly.
Good shout.
Chuck us another invite, or we'll prep another game on this.
I'm just playing through the replay first.
Okay, cool. Good stuff.
Oh, there's a nice wing shot of the Taipan there. Oh, that's cool. I like it.
It feels like the Taipans really did the business there. Because when,
Yeah.
when you're firing flak, that decreases your like artillery effectiveness, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess it must have been really that the Taipan is
It
knocking
just
out all the
stops you
damage there.
stops you from being able to fire your lower yield guns at warships because they're all doing the flak.
Yeah. So I mean, that seems like it works pretty well actually, just having a flak going and then getting the Taipans to go actually do the damage, do the business,
Yeah.
and then you protect it.
Oh, I bet you. I wonder. I might try this in the next match, but an Atlas carrier with a bunch of Taipans might be good.
Oh right. I mean, I guess if the fighters are good, then just load up with them, I guess.
Uh,
Can you get fighters to defend other fighters? So can you get like Vipers and get them to protect the Taipan?
yes, you can, yeah.
That sounds like it would probably work quite well.
Do you want to play Cylons or Colonials for this last match?
I'd rather play Colonials.
Okay, cool. I'll play Cylons then.
Good stuff. I haven't prepped another Colonial.
No, I haven't
so-
prepped another Cylon one either, so let's both do that now.
Oh, we'll go prep the new one. Okay, cool. You got it. Oh, you...
Okay. What'll go well with the old Kratos?
I do like the Ranger. It's very straightforward in what it does.
Hmm.
So when is this new DLC available, Dan?
Oh dear. That is some point this month,
Sorry.
I think. Thanks, mate.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, we've got a lot on. August 29th. Oh, that's thank you, Centurion128. August 29th is when this DLC comes out. I'm sorry, Slytherin. We do loads of stuff. We can't keep it all together. 1,050 points. I'm not going to try the Cerberus thing. You did that and it didn't really work.
Maybe it just needs some better execution, I think.
August 29th is Judgment Day in Terminator 2. Well, there you go.
Oh, that doesn't bode well. Maybe the release of the expansion pack is like actually installing Skynet on everything.
Okay, so are you ready for an invite?
Not quite. Just getting my fleet together. What have I played? Fleet.
Tell you what, I got a small stack of double stuffed Oreos for this stream, and then I realized after about 2 minutes that the push to talk only affects Discord, so if I ate them, it would make noise. So I'm now staring at them.
Before. we talked over stream, and we had push to talk on to talk, but we didn't realize that the stream was actually picking up everything we were saying and not just the push to talk. Oh, that's funny. You would literally just be saving me and no one else the hassle of having to hear you eat those Oreos.
Yeah.
What was the thing that you said? The carrier, the Atlas.
Oh, Atlas with Taipans on it might be good.
Yeah. Oh, I can't really afford everything.
Yeah, the Jupiter does put a big hole in your money.
Can the Atlas flak?
No, only Battlestars can flak.
Got it.
Oh, only Battlestars and the Heracles. The Heracles can flak.
Okay, got it.
Heracles is really cool. I don't think... Did we do a stream when the Heracles was added? We must have done.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Was that an abscess that was added, or?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Or Sin and Sacrifice, which might have been the same thing as Anabasis. I can't remember. Can you put Taipans in utility slots, or are they strike only? They're strike only, I'm pretty sure.
Strike only. Okay, this looks fine.
Okay, ready for an invite?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, let's try the search feature.
Oh, I've
There we
accidentally
are.
just named mine Colonial Fleet. Oh, I like that you can just move them. Jupiter's got the... Okay, cool. So what did you pick, Dan?
I'm not gonna tell you what I picked.
You always seem to know everything that I pick because of my big mouth, and then I'm just left in the dark getting hacked.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny, I tried out the pushing my guys as far forward as they can go thing, the last one, because I was like, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't want to do that. Does it make any sense? And then just started in the nebula in the map. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about these things.
By your command. Systems have been updated.
This makes sense.
Okay.
Confirmed.
They only got 2 ships this time. Oh, did you go for the... You having another go at the carrier?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take this very slow. Okay, it's kind of
Well,
nice
you
to not be in a
don't
nebula.
really have a choice but to take it slow with the Kratos.
What just happened over there? Did you just fire torpedoes
What
into your own flak field?
No, I don't know. I didn't flak or anything.
Just saw a bunch of
It
sparks
exploded.
come out of your fleet.
I think my Raptors might have just flown into the back of my Battlestar. Oh, everything seems fine. I don't know. That's weird. Although I think I've just taken a bunch of rear damage. That's weird. Did my ships just fly into the back of my Battlestar? Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Did your 2 ships bounce into each other?
No, no. Not again. Oh. We'll see then. Ow, 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 ow.
Travis, Jamarian, yes, they basically do, as far as I remember, and I'll be able to double check in a second.
Armory offline. Oh, well, that's not good.
No, that's less than ideal.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you just fucking torpedoed my armory down. Now I can't flak and stop more torpedoes. This is terrible. We'll start fixing that, I guess. Oh, I should probably start boosting thrusters, eh?
Yes.
What I've done here is boosted into my own death. Have I sent over those bloody Raptors yet? I meant to scout you out to see which one I need to board.
They're all your strike craft are flying around in circles. They're obviously not been told to do anything.
Oh, let me try again. Oh, too busy crashing into the back of my own ships, I guess. Ah, there we go. Alright, how's that armory doing? Let's see how this goes. Maybe it's not. Maybe all is not lost. Are you taking your time trying to decide how best to surrender?
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening.
I'll settle for a traditional white flag.
Launch sequence activated.
I'm not fussy.
Target acquired. Hostile unit identified.
Oh wow, that's quite a long jump. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's fine. My flag's doing work. Oh, rip my atlas.
I think I just jumped my hanger around your raptor and got boarded.
Oh, this thing needs to die quickly. What does the armory do if that gets destroyed? Oh, it's still destroyed
you-
again.
you-
Oh no, that means I can't flag
Yeah,
again.
you can't flak with no armory, and you can't repel borders.
Oh, borders don't matter. Unless you're trying to board me, in which case they do.
Yes.
Are you trying to board me? Let's have a look. You any heavy raiders? No, it looks like normal raiders and Vespid bombers. Which I'd very much like to be flakking right now, but there we go.
Calculating. Systems have been updated.
But I can still like shoot while I'm repairing the armory, right? I was fire control, that does everything else. I can't believe it was literally just armory that got tactically blown up.
Hmm. Oh, you got loads of Taipans.
Yeah, boy.
Taipans and boarding parties. That's pretty. I got 2 boarding parties on my base star. That's bad times.
I think the name of the game here is just trying to keep my stuff alive as best I can whilst the other stuff does all the work. Oh wow, my Jupiter really got mangled there. Oh no, my Alice is getting mangled too. How's that Kratos doing?
Oh.
There's the left of this thing.
Bloody fire controls offline.
By your command.
Yes. Oh, the fire control's off on my thing as well. Let's get that fixed.
Oh, engineering's been destroyed, so I can't fix it.
Aha! Oh, fire control's off. That means you won't be shooting me. Oh, that's good. So right in front is gone.
Launch sequence active.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. If your base star could just kindly blow up immediately, that would be super duper. Oh, good missiles. Oh, good for you. Have I got that on my left armor? Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, Dan.
Okay, now we're in trouble.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
So I think the Vespid bombers have like literally nothing but bombs. So if you don't reload them, they just fly around in circles.
Presumably, I mean, I've been like sort of kicked pretty hard here, so they clearly do stuff. These Taipan fighters really do the business, and they're still looking pretty healthy too. Oh man. Do I have to recall? Oh, fire munitions. Oh, yes. Do I have to recall my Raptors to get them to reboard?
Yeah, you need to put new Marines on them.
Oh, no Marines left. Okay, cool. Let's recall them again. Cool. If I can just make sure I don't take damage on like the wrong side of my Jupiter, I should be okay.
Oh man, those Taipans are... Wow!
Oh, they absolutely... Wow, they shredded it! Oh, yeah!
Damn, they mean business.
Man, they really do. That's great. You just like slap the shits on defensive mode, send out the Taipans and let them do all the work as you sit behind your flak. Oh, they're great.
Yeah, they are.
Wow, I can't believe I pulled that back. That looked like that was going to go terribly.
You thinking one more match here, maybe?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, let me just
Although
finish the replay.
Feels as though we're both a bit more familiar with colonials.
Yeah, we could do Colonial versus Colonial.
Oh, that would be the fair thing to do, wouldn't it? Like, they'll lose, it'll be embarrassing. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay. If you want to build a fleet now, I'm just doing replay. How did you... I'm surprised you fit all of that in 4,000 points. An Atlas full of
Well,
Taipans and a Jupiter Mark II.
I mean, the Raptors are free, I had like a unit of Vipers as well, they're free. Yeah.
Did you just have guided missiles and stuff?
No, I had one set of torpedoes.
Right.
Are you trying to copy my fleet?
No, I'm watching the replay. Yeah, those Taipans really are nasty.
They do the business.
Like, I thought I'd be able to drag that out for ages because I still had loads of armor on the other side of my Phobos. But you just flew around the back and killed it.
Man, switching the side you're taking damage on ships is so important in this.
Yeah.
Like, if you can spread out your damage between, like, side, top, bottom, right, left, front, you can, like, survive for ages. But if you take it on one side, you're just done. You know what? Yeah, okay, whatever. No, I'll have a look at... Might change my fleet up a little bit. So we're on 2 wins each then.
Yeah.
This one's for all the beans.
Yes, that old saying. Okay, yeah, you really can't afford much if you put, like, anything serious alongside a Jupiter Mark II. There is no money left. Right, I'm not having the Battlestar Aravali. We need a better name than that. Ah, Carpathia, the ship that rescued the survivors from the Titanic.
As a
Don't
Raptor's
know
worth it. I suppose the boarding was the boarding doing stuff?
That was annoying. Yeah, I think you probably got me because of that. The boarding.
Oh, good.
Okay, I think I got a solid fleet here. Yes, Sastre, we suspect that's deliberate. If anyone in the Slytherin people in the chat can back us up, I think that might be because the Thunder Fighter was originally designed for Battlestar Galactica and then ended up on Buck Rogers.
Okay, I'm ready. Chuck us an invite whenever you're good to go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Jupiter Mark II would be good in co-op. Let's try that at some point.
Oh, it'd probably be quite good for Anabasis as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it certainly proved to be quite useful in that capacity in the show Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you could challenge yourself to try and do all of Anabasis with just one Mark II Jupiter.
Oh, I bet loads of people would do that.
If there isn't already, there should be an achievement for that. Call it like,
Oh, yeah,
all
that's
of this has happened before, or something.
Okay, this is it.
Launching alert Vipers.
Oh, what does the station do again? Just ignore it.
That's just scenery.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna try and not boost myself into an immediate death this time.
Oh no, I flacked my own fighters!
Missiles
Ah!
Get every gun ready and bearing on the hostiles.
Did any of those torpedoes get through? That was worth a pun.
So say we all.
I thought I'd turn that flak off.
Yes, sir.
I was so funny. I sent out those torpedoes. Like, there's no way he's gonna flak first turn. Surely not.
Battlestar Carpathia.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, I completely destroyed my entire air wing!
Nice.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now, if I flak, will that hit my flame fleet squadrons? Yes, let's not do that quite yet. I mean, let's maybe do that now, because it might not hit my squadrons. Huh.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna lose this.
Well, I mean, if your flak's up, my fighters might not be.
Well,
able
no,
to
it,
do
it killed my entire air wing, so that's like, it's done.
I feel like you might just be about to take out my air wing as well. Oh yeah, Heracles. Is
Oh my God, I've
very
been
healthy.
boarded and lost my armor and everything. Oh, you destroyed the bloody armory.
Yes, sir. Missiles on their way.
Yeah, Centurion, the blue colonial ships do look cool.
Oh, you're looking pretty boarded there, my dude.
Yep. What's your Battlestar called? Chimera.
Alright.
Oh God.
Oh, thanks for stopping the flag. Oh dear. Also, I'm getting... maybe I should have just flagged. Yeah. I mean, I think, but this... Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What are the guns like on the Atlas?
It has some pretty big guns on the broadsides, but that's That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Oh, look at my Taipan, still alive, doing stuff. Oh god, they all got flacked.
Ah, fucking Heracles is dead.
Oh dear, all of my guys are getting flacked. Get out of the flak.
Yes, sir.
Yes, obviously focus fire on the one remaining ship. Ooh, Danny, you're about to lose this colonial v colonial bout.
Quite possibly.
Oof, dear. I told you, Dan, you might have wanted to start prepping with that white flag.
Ugh.
Brought down by your own hubris, and also admittedly accidentally flacking all of your entire fighters.
Yes, that probably made some small contribution.
Well, I mean, it's not over yet. Oh god, my Jupiter's not in great shape. Well, Alma is gone. The left. I'm not trying to turn this thing around. Oh, this isn't great.
Turn the ship around. It does look cool in blue.
How's yours doing? It's pretty beat up. Oh, I've lost navigation. Oh dear.
On what? The Atlas or the Battlestar?
I don't know. Nothing. Let's probably fix that.
You really killed that Heracles. Oh no! My flak's just a tiny gap in me flak!
Yes! Oh no, I'm also blowing up. Oh. Go on, Atlas!
Yes, Commander.
You carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Oh, cannot flak while the armory is being repaired.
Yes! I mean, because I have so many, like, missiles and fighters left.
Oh
to
yeah,
do
good point. I'll just turn my flak off.
I mean, you should probably keep it up though. I've destroyed quite a lot of your armor. Let's see how good the guns on this thing actually are, huh?
By 70 clear for flak projection.
I think I might have this.
Jupiter is taking damage.
Come on, get that armor out the way. I've lost the tech bay. Ooh, I've taken quite a lot of damage.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you've got Vipers left.
Yeah, I've got two of them.
Oh, I thought they were all gone.
One of them's literally on one hit point.
I always had some of these fighters left. The
Yes!
No! No! Oh, I was hoping for the embarrassing Spacedock loss.
That was very close.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, well, good game.
Yeah, great time. Good stream overall. I'm just going to run this replay. But yeah, thank you all for joining us there. That was,
Yeah, thanks for joining us,
was a lot of
everyone.
fun.
Apologies again for my less than ideal voice recording quality as well, probably.
There's
Yeah,
very little to be done about
A lot
that.
of fun. Yeah.
You watching this replay?
Me.
Yeah. Just I'm watching how completely I screwed my air wing to pieces in the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
But yeah, that's August 29th, was it? With Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection. You should also tune into Spacedock this Saturday at 8 PM BST, because that'll be the return of Proving Grounds, which is exciting stuff. We'll be looking at the Mark II Jupiter. There'll be 2 episodes of Proving Grounds. There'll be another one on the Kratos later in the month. Oh, the Taipan is cool looking ship. It's very, I'm just looking at the little over-the-shoulder shots of it in the replay.
Yeah, it really does the business as well, huh?
Yeah. Did you Were you like, was that Atlas nothing but Taipans?
And one Viper Mark 1 squadron as
Right.
well, because I ran out of money. Or Space Cash, or whatever it is.
Space Bucks.
Space Box.
Galactica Space Box. No, it'd be qubits, right? That's the colonial currency. Oh, it really came down to it with that Atlas at the end.
Yeah, I thought I might be able to scrape the wind through if I could spread the damage out and get the guns on. Because, like, all your armor was gone in that thing. It's just stronger, it really isn't.
Yeah, the Atlas isn't really meant to have a straight up fight with anything. The fact that it did that well against a fucking Battlestar is indicates of how ruined my ship was by that point. Okay, well there we go.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, it was great stuff. We'll see you in the next stream. And earlier than that, if you'd head over to YouTube/C/Spacedock, you will find Proving Grounds this Saturday, 8 PM BST, where we'll be looking at the Jupiter class Mark II Battlestar.
Be sure to tune in.
Thanks again, and we'll see you all soon.
See ya.